Hi guys, I hope you guys are good. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Cassie'S world. Today we are gonna do a little get to know Cassie video. I'm gonna try and make this as short and quick as possible. So I've got questions on the tablet and I'm gonna be answering them throughout the video. Please do enjoy, and thank you once again for popping to the channel. Before we even get into the questions, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, like the video at the end and share it with your friends and your friends so that they can tell their friends to also like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for your support thus far. Question number 1, what is your full name and what do you prefer to be called? My full name is Chietza Cassandra Chitate, and I know I prefer being called Cassie, I think. What is the meaning of your name and how old are you? The meaning of my name, Chietza, means anything that gives natural light. So that's your stars, that's your moon. It's like Kanyisile, yeah. And then Cassandra means my princess. So, hello, I am a princess. This is what Cassandra means. How old am I? I'm old enough so y'all can guess how old I am. What is your relationship status? I am single and not available. Love or money, and why? I'll definitely go for love. I'm such a huge fan of loving and being loved in return. I would literally choose love any day, anytime. I mean, if you were to bring a nigga that's got all the money in the world and a nigga that loves me, I would go for the nigga that loves me over, the nigga that has money. So in any situation, I'll definitely go for love over money. What is your favorite drink? What is my favorite? Oh, it's passion fruit. Any drink with passion fruit coddle in it, I'm jamming that drink. Do you have any pets? If so, what kind? I don't have any pets at the moment. Growing up, I used to have fish. Do those fall under pets? I don't know. And at some point, I had a dog when I was like very young, which is quite funny because I then grew up and I was afraid of dogs. So my little brother has dogs. I don't know, at some point we had like 5 dogs in the yard and I was so scared. Literally, guys, every time I walked into the yard I had to ask somebody to hold the dogs so I can walk in. So I'm not a huge fan of pets. I do wish though that I had like a tiny little cute puppy. Dream travel destination, what is it? Actually don't know. Anyway, as long as I get to take cute pictures, like popping pictures, then I'm good to go. Yeah, as long as the views are beautiful. What distracts you the most in life? Okay, that's a deep question. What distracts me the most? Like the one thing that easily distracts me, I don't know. I just feel like it has to be my WhatsApp. But at the same time, like WhatsApp is that one app that you don't want to have, but you have to have because now you've got school groups, you've got work groups and stuff like that. So you can't like get rid of it. But I really think it distracts me because I spend like a lot of time on WhatsApp. Your worst fear. What is my worst fear? I think my worst fear is dying without getting married. I wanna be, guys, Iman. My biggest fear is dying without getting married, guys, because I feel like, look at this. I really feel like I would make such, put it in bold, such a beautiful Makoti, So what do you mean dying without getting married, girl? Like, what you doing with your life, I think that's my biggest fear. My worst fear. What is your favorite childhood memory? It definitely has to be getting Christmas boxes from church. Yeah, that would obviously be in December towards Christmas. So I go to the Salvation Army, and then I was in Botswana at Gaborone. So yeah, would get, is it Gaborone? I don't know, but it was in Gaborone. I was a kid then, I don't remember. So like every December would get like Christmas boxes. It have sweets, toys, clothes, teddies. It was beautiful. I absolutely loved it. It definitely has to be my favorite childhood memory. Relationship deal breaker. What is it, Phil? I think with the point that I'm at now, before it wouldn't have been that. So like, please don't look at my exes and judge me. I'm a different person. I'm a new person now. But like, I feel like at the point that I'm at, I think two biggest things I am looking for is, are you Christian? Are you a believer in Christ? Like, do you have faith? That's point number one. And point number two definitely has to be, are you romantic? I want to wake up and find 100 roses on the table. I want to be called like, hi, there's a delivery for you at the gate. So I think if you don't fit any of those two categories, it's definitely a relationship deal breaker for me. What's the best book you have ever read, and why? At the moment, it has to be Who Moved My Cheese, because it's a book that teaches that in life, unfortunately, there'll always be changes. Whether we want there to be changes or we don't want changes, changes are always going to be there. And what we should do is we need to adapt to the changes. We need to anticipate the change so that when the change does come, we are able to adapt and deal quickly with it. And I feel like that's something we need to use in our everyday lives. We need to understand that things won't always go how we want them to go. And when they don't go that way, we need to be able to switch up real quick and move with the flow. Because if we get left behind, then time is wasted, and yeah, all of that. Interested in your love life and views on marriage. I'm not going to talk about marriage in this video. You're going to have to wait. You're going to have to wait for the video that will be on marriage completely. Love life, like I already said, I am single and not available. If you were an animal, what would you be and why? I wouldn't be any animal, because 1.1, I am afraid of animals. So why am I being an animal? You want me to be afraid of myself? No, honey. But if I were to be a fruit, I think I'd be a pineapple. Reason I say so is because a pineapple always has the crown jigamatini, ne? And I feel like whatever situation I'm faced with, or I just always keep my head held high. It's a matter of life goes on, at the end of the day, no one's gonna stop because Cassandra's crying. So deal with it and move on with life. If there were no consequences for a day, what would you do? Guys, don't ask me questions that are this personal, because you're all not gonna like the answers. I don't know, what would I do? I don't know. I don't want to lie. I tried thinking, but it's not happening, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't know. I'll answer this question some other time when I do have an answer. Why did you start your channel? I started the channel because I like things. That's a period. I just wanna look at myself, look cute, and smile for the camera. What's something that nobody knows about you? Unfortunately, I can't tell you the one thing that nobody knows about me, because if I tell you, then everybody's gonna know, and then it's not gonna be something that nobody knows about me anymore. What's the weirdest food combination you like? I wouldn't call it weird, but a lot of people call it weird, which is pizza and pineapple. But my favorite pizza is Hawaiian pizza. Best experiences you've had in varsity? Bitter and sweet. They were my best, but at the same time, they were also my worst. It was my moments in race. I lived in I lived at UJ APK campus, Magnolia Residence to be specific, and it was beautiful, man. I literally went from first year committee in first year to mains in second year, house committee in third year. So it was like really interesting. I got to learn at different levels in the residence as a whole, and you know, I participated in all those things, all those race activities, your Magnolia beauty pageants and stuff like that. And I really feel like I had my most fun in race, you know, following race culture, having to interact with other residences. That was my most favorite part of varsity. What is the one thing you regret doing in life? I regret wasting my time on certain people. I really wish that sometimes I would stop giving people 20 chances, because if somebody has shown me their colors twice, like, what am I still doing? Is it not clear enough? Because I mean, once is a mistake, but twice, now that's a choice. You made a choice to do what you did. And yeah, I think that's something I need to work on. I need to learn on having limits. That's my biggest regret in life, not having limits. According to people, what kind of a person are you? I don't know. I think you all should tell me that. Please let me know in the comments, what kind of a person do you think I am? And this brings us to the end of our Get to Know Cassie. I know some of y'all's questions I did not answer them, and that's because I don't think this is the platform to be answering those. And thank you for taking your time to watch this video. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate you. See you next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's keep it moving, let's keep it flowing, and see you next time. Bye.